ball by
Alexis Dabala leading the Spartans.
Snap to Escobar. Jaden Escobar.
Jay run, Jay run, slides in with a leadoff triple.
Backhanded by McJay with a big winner by McJay.
Lakewood Youth Sports presents the 10 through 11-year-old Baseball 2025 Championship with the Boyer Bananas taking on the Boulevard Giants. From Mayfair Park, let's have a look at tonight's players.
Hello, my name is Caden Bressler, number 15.
My name is Carson Cowton, and I'm number 66.
My name is Evan Esquivel, and I'm number 10.
My name is Lorenzo Francis, number 11.
My name is August Kraft, and I'm player 21.
I'm Israel Lizaraga, and my number is 54.
My name is Javian, and my last name is Plata, and my number is 16.
My name is Noah Lobo, and my number is 5.
Hello, my name is Malo Rodriguez, and I'm number 2.
Hello, I'm Sebastian Rodriguez, and I'm number 7.
My name is Jaden Sanford, number 24.
Derek Bressler, Coach Bananas.
Good afternoon, my name is Kai Bressler, and I'm the assistant coach for the Savannah Bananas.
Greg Sanford, assistant coach, Bananas.
My name is William Edwards, and I'm number 2.
I'm Aiden Gonzalez, and I'm number 19.
I'm Dominic Kemp, number 27. I play the bass.
Ethan Lamas, I'm number 5, and I play catcher.
I'm Jordan Lee, and my number is 14.
I'm Jacob Martinez, and I'm 45.
My name is Cash Nace, and I'm number 7 for the Boulevard Giants.
My name is Sean Ortiz, and I'm number 8.
My name is Luke Pizzi, and my number is 20.
I'm Alex Julian Rodriguez, and I'm 96.
Ray Esquerdo, manager of the Giants.
I'm Devin Lee, I'm assistant coach.
I'm Cesar Velasco, and I'm assistant coach.
Well, welcome everybody to Mayfair Park. J.R. Ibarra along with City TV bringing you all the action with a 10 through 11-year-old championship matchup between the Boulevard Giants and the Boyer Bananas. Right off the bat, we have Javian Plata coming up here for the Bananas, inside and high for ball 1. Jacob Martinez is your starting pitcher here for the Giants. Low and outside, ball 2. The Bananas kind of taking on that persona of the Savannah Bananas, that famous team that's touring the country right now. So you'll see a little bit of flash from these guys throughout the evening. Foul makes it now 2-1. Javian, known as the Road Runner. Plata at the plate here for the Bananas. Just about every team member here for the Bananas, in fact, every team member does have some sort of nickname, so we'll call that out through the night. Double deuce, 2-2 here to Plata. Once again, this is your 10 through 11-year-old championship matchup. The Boulevard Giants coming in with an overall record of 9-3. And it's hit just past second base. Looks like it'll be a deuce here. And sliding into second safely is Plata. So nice way to start off the game. The Roadrunner, as he's known as in his nickname, already making things happen here for the Bananas. So 1 on, nobody out. This will now bring on Jaden the Flash Sanford. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So Martinez having a really good night of it so far. Martinez, in fact, really is a veteran, if you will. Strike 3, just like that. Only 3 pitches to take him down. So Sanford will sit down. Noah Lobo will come up to the plate. Scratch that. That is Caden Bressler now coming to the plate. Bressler swinging. Bressler, known as the Chicken Jockey, coming to the plate. Swing and a miss. So Bressler High and outside for ball. Beautiful evening for baseball here at Mayfair Park with this matchup, championship matchup. Swing and a miss. That'll be a strikeout. So Bressler sits down. Now it'll be Noah Pookie Lobo coming to the plate. 2 down, 1 man on. Things got rolling pretty quick with Javian Plata. And a swing and a miss. So Jacob Martinez, who played on last year's championship team, having a pretty good outing so far early here in the first inning of play. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes in a row. Already with 2 strikeouts on the night. Strike 3 for his 3rd strikeout of the night. We head to the bottom of the first. It's no score. So now the Giants will come up. Jacob Martinez, your pitcher, who had 3 consecutive strikeouts, will start things off here for the Giants. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. Milo, Mr. Waffle Rodriguez is on the mound here. Rodriguez, high and outside, making it 1-1. The Bananas coming into this contest overall at 10-2. Pop up. It'll fall in, and he'll go for 2. Ball gets cut off. It'll be a stand-up double for Martinez. So much like the Bananas, Martinez will start things off with a double. And Jordan Lee now comes to the plate, your second baseman. Wraps it towards right to the first baseman. He'll be tagged. That advances the runner, though. So Martinez, Martinez may be caught in a pickle here. And he is tagged out. So Martinez got himself a little too greedy, tried to make things happen. And that will tag out Martinez. 1 away. A little bit of discussion going on with our umpire crew. Coming to you here from Lisa Fernandez Field in the beautiful city of Lakewood. Dominic Kemp now coming to the plate, your third baseman. Low and outside. So a really good matchup between 2 very well-coached baseball teams here tonight at Fernandez Field. Chopper gets past or in between third and short, so that'll be a stand-up single here for Kemp. So 2 hits so far here for the Giants. William Edwards, your center fielder, comes to the plate for the first time tonight with 1 aboard and 1 away. Outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss makes it now 1-1. Rodriguez. Pop foul. 1-2. There you see Coach Izquierdo talking things over with Dominic Kemp, the base runner. Coach Izquierdo has been around for so long. We so appreciate all the efforts he's done. Once again, in a finals here. Seems like each and every year we see Coach Izquierdo take a team to the championship game. been coaching well over several years here in the city of Lakewood. Was inducted to the Lakewood Sports Hall of Fame back in 2011. So he's well noted within the community for helping to develop a lot of great youngsters here in the city of Lakewood. Strike three call. And that will end the inning. We go to the second with no score. So Milo Rodriguez will come to the plate, starting off our second inning of play. Jacob Martinez continues on the mound here for the Giants. Sometimes you'll see pitching changes throughout the course of the game. Chopper. And Martinez with no play. So one man safely on, and that'll bring up Evan Escobar. Evan, known as the Machine, as his nickname. Outside for ball one. So that'll send the runner to second. So one thing you'll note about this age group, you'll see a lot of base running take place. I think that's one thing that a lot of coaches try to encourage other youngsters here when they see the opportunity to run. High and inside pitch, and once again the runner will head over to third. Very aggressive base running. I think that is one thing you'll see so effectively done throughout the night. So take close note of that as this game progresses. Escobar pops it to right, will be a foul ball. So Rodriguez in scoring position. And call strike. Going outside. One man on third. And a strike three call. Another strikeout. So Martinez once again with his fourth strikeout of the night. Israel Lizarraga now comes to the plate. They know him as Glizzy. He's your left fielder. Pops it in between second and first, and that'll score one run. Rodriguez comes in, and now it's the Bananas up by one. So safely on first. Glizzy comes up with the effective hit. August Groff, known as Gus, coming into the batter's box with one man on. Pops it foul. Wraps it over into right field. Looks like it'll foul. It'll fall safely. He'll get to second and advance the runner to third, and he's coming home at the plate. Not in time. So the Bananas add another one to the scoreboard here. Now make it 2-0. So Graff, with some very keen base running, puts himself on third base. Carson Cowton now to the plate here for the Bananas. Wraps it foul. C. Arson, as they know him here on the team for the Bananas. Down the pipeline for a strike. Boyer Bananas, coached by Derek Bressler, assisted by Kai Bressler and Greg Sanford, that is. Drops it along the third base. Play to first. Gets some, but not until we get another run in. So it's now 3-0 in favor of the Bananas. Lorenzo Francis now comes to the plate, your right fielder, with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Martinez having a fine outing here tonight. Throwing some nice strikes down the middle. Strike 2. Wraps it over to third, just past the third baseman, so he'll safely get to first. Threatens to go to second. And the Rizzler, as he's known, safely at first. Sebastian Rodriguez, known as Sonic, will come to the plate. Fouls it for strike 1. So 2 away, 1 man aboard. Already 3 runs in the books here for the Bananas. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Bit too high for ball 1. Rodriguez looking over to Kai Bressler, who's coaching along third base. That'll be called strike, so that'll end the inning. It's the Bananas by 3 runs. Aiden Gonzalez will now come to the plate here for the Giants. There's the Coach Izquierdo coming across our screen. As we said, Coach Izquierdo, it seems like each and every year we do the championship matchups here on City TV, we're likely to see one of his ball clubs. Been coaching baseball, softball, so many of the other sports here within Lakewood Youth Sports over the past really couple of decades here. Just a fine example of community involvement here for the city of Lakewood. Swing and a miss for strike on Gonzalez. Wraps it to third. Play to first, not on time. He'll be safely aboard on a single. Now brings up Sean Ortiz to the plate. He's your first baseman. The flash, Jaden Sanford behind the plate here for the Bananas. Nice way to dig it out of the dirt, doing a fine job there at the catcher position. Foul tip. You're watching the 10 through 11-year-old championship matchup here for Lakewood Youth Sports in the beautiful city of Lakewood, California. The city that was able to get the title of Sportstown USA back in 2005. In a way to celebrate sporting culture, and a pass ball looks like it'll advance the runner, and just like that, safely to second. Again, the whole display of great base running, aggressive base running, you'll see a lot of here at this age group, and really the age groups above as well. And that'll send Ortiz on a walk. So 2 aboard now here for the Giants. Ethan Lamas will now come to the plate. He's your catcher. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Milo Rodriguez on the plate here, doing a pretty fine job of it so far here for the Bananas. Strike 2. Pass ball will advance the runners. Everybody's safe at second and third. So Gonzalez and Ortiz advance. Right down the pipeline for strike. Nice pitch. Cash Nist will now come to the plate here, your left-hander, left-handed batter. He's your left fielder here for the Giants. Low and outside for ball 1. Good stop by Stanford at the plate. So Rodriguez, your pitcher here for the Bananas. Oh, pass ball again. Runners decide to hold up very wisely. You do want to be aggressive, but not overly aggressive as well, trying to make things happen for you. And another walk. So now we have a bases loaded scenario here for the Giants. Luke Pizzi now to the plate here for your Giants. Called strike. Trying to make things happen as the Giants trail this one by 3 runs. Nice strike pitch there by Rodriguez. Second inning of play is 3-0 in favor of the Bananas. Swing and a miss for strike. And a strikeout. Alex Rodriguez coming to the plate for the Giants. Milo Rodriguez, your pitcher here for the Bananas, already registering 3 strikeouts on the night. Swing and a miss. So Rodriguez trying to get himself out of trouble here in the second inning. Doing a pretty fine job of it so far. Down the pipeline for strike. Called strike. And knocks him out. So the Giants come up empty. We're headed to the third. Starting off our third inning of play. Javian Plata back up here in the batter's box here for the Bananas. Started off tonight's festivities with a double. So he's already hot-handed at the plate. Wraps it foul. Javian Plata, known as the Road Runner here for the Bananas. Outside for ball. 3-0 your score. We're in the third inning of play. Bananas up by 3 runs. And Plata once again on base on a walk. Jaden the Flash now coming to the plate. Your catcher here for the Bananas done a fine job looking at strike. Jacob Martinez continues on the mound here for the Giants. Swing and a miss for the Flash. Outside pass ball might advance the runner. Yep. Great base running there by Javian Plata, your road runner. So once again, the road runner finds himself at second base here for the Bananas. Martinez looking around. Outside, Plata kind of threatening to move here on the pitch. Great to have you along with us here via City TV. Wrapped into right field. It is fair. That'll bring in a score, and the Flash going to go for 3. He may bring it home. To the plate, not on time. So the Flash inside the park home run makes it now a 5-0 ball game. Nice aggressive base running there by Plata. And the Flash now brings up Caden Bressler. Yeah, that is correct. Caden Bressler. Bressler was struck out first time at the plate. Five to nothing your score in favor of the Bananas. Bressler wraps it right to the first baseman. Nicely done. Sean Ortiz coming up with the defensive catch. Noah Lobo now coming to the plate. Pookie, as he's known, your third baseman. Foul tip for strike. Bananas up by 5 runs. Swing and a miss for strike. So some work to do here by the Giants. They've been doing pretty well here in terms of things defensively. Just haven't quite generated anything quite yet, and it's a strike. That'll be a strikeout. So 5th strikeout of the night thrown by Martinez. Now here's your pitcher for the Bananas, Milo Rodriguez. Mr. Waffle wraps it far. Can't be fielded by the left fielder. Rodriguez going for 3. They're going to send him home. Play to the plate, not on time. So Mr. Waffle with a home run extends that lead to 6-0. Evan Escobar now to the plate here for the Bananas. Wraps it on a chopper to third, gets by the third baseman, and no play to first. So the Banana Bats have been really hot and heavy here as Escobar gets safely to first. Israel Lizarraga now to the plate. Your left fielder here for the Bananas. Swing and a miss. Lizarraga has already poked in 1 RBI on the night here for the Bananas. And a strike 3 call will end that one, but it's the Bananas up by 6. Bottom of the third, the Giants trailing by 6. Swing and a miss here. Martinez now at the plate. Hit in the right field. And it'll be caught for the out. Jordan Lee now coming to the plate. So with 1 away, Jordan Lee steps into the batter's box here for the Giants. Lee, your second baseman for Bolivar. So a 6-run advantage here by the Bananas. So the Giants trying to generate something offensively here in the bottom of the third. Wraps it over. Play to first. It's on time. Great defense here by the Bananas. Dominic Kemp now to the plate. Number 0. You see, Kemp has no kind of lettering or numbering on the jersey. I don't know if his jersey got left in the wash maybe, and they just showed up with a black T-shirt. Kemp had a single first time at bat. Low in the dirt for ball. So the Giants still having some issues trying to make things happen offensively here in this third inning of play. Wrap to the second baseman. Bobbles it, no play to first. Second time aboard here for Kemp. So the Giants trying to generate some things here as William Edwards, your center fielder, now to the plate. Swing and a miss. Edwards was struck out first time at the plate. Runner does advance though. So Kemp, chopper in between second and short, and that'll bring in a run here for the Giants. So Giants finally on the board with Edwards safely at second. Ball gets thrown away. He'll try to get the third. He'll stand up safely. So Edwards gets things generating here for the Giants with their first run of the night. Aiden Gonzalez now to the plate here for the Giants with a runner at third. Outside for ball. Gonzalez was safely aboard last time at the plate. Swing and a miss for strike. So it's now a 6-1 contest in favor of the Bananas. Giants finally beginning to come alive here offensively here in the third inning. Inside pitch gets by the Flash. Edwards decides not to take the opportunity. Double deuce at 2-2. Outside now makes it a full count. Rodriguez on the pitch. Called strike. That will retire the side, but not until the Giants come up with one. We're headed to the fourth. August Graff swings at it for strike. Pitching change on the mound here for the Giants. Inside pitch. Sean Ortiz, who started things off as your first baseman, is now on the mound here for the Giants. So Coach Izquierdo trying to mix things up defensively here for Bolivar. Route foul. Back into the crowd. I see the third base coach, Guy Bressler, in his banana outfit. So trying to get that rally going, I guess, wearing the banana outfit. Called strike there for Ortiz. Actually called strike for a strikeout. So Groff has to sit down. Carson Cowton now to the plate here for the Bananas. Outside for ball one. Carson with a ground out last time at the plate. Pop foul. So the Boyer Bananas, obviously trying to do a little bit of a takeoff from the Savannah Bananas, the very popular traveling team that goes around the country putting on exhibition baseball. I haven't had a chance to catch them live and in person yet, but if you've ever had a chance to see them on tape, and it's a chopper to third, play to first, not on time. That might advance the runner. And looking for another one, might get caught at second, will stand up safely. So Cowton comes up with a double. Lorenzo Francis now to the plate. Known as the Rizzler as your right fielder. So one safely aboard. We have one away. Lorenzo with a single last time at the plate. So Cowton safely at second, one down. Bananas leading by 5 runs. Ortiz. High and outside for ball. Chopper just foul. Coach Sanford, you got to dig that one, bud. Greg, your assistant coach along first base. Kai Bressler along third. Derek Bressler, your head coach here for the Bananas. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. So just like that, bringing in Ortiz has been quite effective, registering 2 strikeouts. Now Sonic Sebastian Rodriguez to the plate. Inside for ball 1. Two knows your count. Bananas trying to generate some more runs on the board here. Down the pipeline, now makes it 2-1. So with Sean Ortiz Jr. coming in to take over pitching duties, he's done a very fine job of kind of stifling the Bananas, of making things happen offensively here. Double deuce. Rodriguez looking over to Kai Bressler, your third base coach. Outside will make it a full count. Swing and a miss for his third strikeout. That retires the Bananas. Giants coming up, trailing by 5. Sean Ortiz now to the plate. Swing and a miss. Pitching change on the mound here for the Bananas now. Noah Pookie Lobo comes to the mound here for the Bananas after Rodriguez had a pretty fine outing of it. So both squads decide to make a pitching change here in this contest. Ortiz was walked last time at the plate. So Noah Pookie Lobo comes in from third base to take over on the mound here for the Bananas. Swing and a miss for strike three call. Strikeout just like that. Ethan Lamas now in the batter's box here for the Giants. Inside pitch does brush up against the batter. And that'll send him to first base. Outside for ball one. Looks like Pookie went up and did maybe a little bit of apologizing there, which I think is great sportsmanship. So one man aboard, one out. Foul tip for strike. Giants trailing it by 5, 61 here in the bottom of the fourth. Cashnist at the plate. I think we might have failed to have acknowledged that. Wraps it. Foul. Man, that could have been a dangerous one there for the Bananas. Pizzi on deck here for the Giants. One away, one out. Just missed. Once again, you're watching your 10 through 11-year-old age group here for the 2025 championship with Lakewood Youth Sports. Coming to you from the beautiful city of Lakewood, and that will send NIST as a walk. So 2 men aboard now. Luke Pizzi now to the plate here for the Giants. Opportunity now to try to generate some things offensively, but looking at a strike call. Down there for strike. So 2 on. And a strike 3 call. Brings up Rodriguez once again. So second strikeout in the 4th inning here for Pookie Lobo. Throw to second, but a run will score. Add a run on the board here for the Giants. Now just trailing by 4 runs. Timeout. Looks like the Bananas will kind of do a little bit of a powwow here. Derek Bressler deciding to have a talk with the troops in this situation. Just trying to get everybody back on the same page. Same thing there for the Giants. Once again, Ray Izquierdo, assisted by Darren Lee and Cesar Velasco as your assistant coaches here for the Giants. It's always the great work by parents, volunteers, community members who make Lakewood Youth Sports the very success that it is throughout Southern California. So Rodriguez to the plate. Down the pipeline for a strike. Rodriguez struck out last time at the batter's box. Called strike two. So the Giants beginning to show a little bit of life here offensively on a 2-1 count here to Rodriguez. Wraps it foul. Double deuce on the count. Full count here for Rodriguez. Pookie Lobo trying to make things happen defensively for the Bananas. And that will retire the side. That was a strike call. Javian Plata once again back to the plate as we start off the top of the fifth inning here with the Bananas leading 6-2. Outside for ball one. But Plata been safely aboard so far his first two times at bat. Started things off with a double in the first, was walked in the third. Outside, making it 2-0. Sean Ortiz Jr. continues on the mound here for the Giants. Ortiz with a really good inning last time out, registering 3 strikeouts to stifle the Bananas. Outside. A little bit of an equipment adjustment here for the Giants. Looks like Kai Bressler wants to have a little bit of a discussion with Plata as well. Always want our catchers to be safely outfitted and guarded here in that very vulnerable position. Pop up right to the short. Nice defensive work here by the Giants. Jordan Lee coming up with the catch. Nicely done. It's the Flash, Jaden, to the plate. Wraps it, looks like it might squeeze in between short. He's looking for 2 and decides to check up very wisely. So the Flash having a pretty good evening of it. Had a home run last time up. Gets safely aboard on a single. Now brings up Noah Lobo. Excuse me, it is now Bressler. Caden Bressler to the plate, also known as the Chicken Jockey. Not sure how he attained that nickname. Maybe some extra visits to KFC or something, I don't know. Swing and a miss on the strike. Bressler struck out on the first. Had a pop-up in the third. Chopper goes foul. In the fifth inning of play here, in the 10 through 11-year-old championship matchup. And nope, looks like it knocked him right off of his leg. Bressler kind of nursing that left leg. Very common thing to happen in baseball. Looks like he's A-okay. Pops it right beyond into the right field. That'll move the Flash over to third, and Bressler safely aboard at first. Nicely done. Noah Lobo now coming to the plate. Two runners on. Trying to make things happen again here for the Bananas. Swing and a miss for strike. Back to the plate. Oh, it gets dropped at second. That'll bring in a score. So it looks like everybody's going to wind up being safe aboard here. So the Flash comes home and has another run on the tally here for the Bananas, now making it a 7-2 ball game. So now the Giants want to have a little bit of a powwow there at the mound. So Milo Rodriguez, Mr. Waffle, comes to the plate here for the Bananas. Rodriguez also himself had a home run in the third inning. Outside pitch will advance the runners. Once again, great aggressive base running here by the Bananas. Puts themselves in scoring position once again. Oh, hits the batter, so that will make it bases loaded scenario here for the Bananas. Now it's Evan Esquivel to the plate. Looks like we might have a little bit of a conference here on the mound by the Giants. Coach Bressler also wanted to talk things over with his batter. Coach is scared, though, trying to talk some confidence here to his troops. As we mentioned, Ray Izquierdo been such an integral part of Lakewood youth sports for many, many years. I know in recent years, I can't recall not one of his teams not being in a final game, a championship matchup here in the last few years. So it's quite often when we get to this time of the season, he's going to bring one of his ball clubs here for the championship matchup, and he's done it again here for the Bolivar Giants. So it looks like they're going to bring in Aiden Gonzalez, the left-hander, here on the mound. That's the move that Coach Izquierdo decides to make. So they'll give Gonzalez a few warm-up pitches here to get things moving around. 5-run advantage here for the Bananas in the 5th inning of play. Looks like they'll give him one more pitch before we get ourselves back up and running once again. You're watching all the action here from Mayfair Park at Lisa Fernandez Field. The storied softball player out of the city of Lakewood, Lisa Fernandez, multi-time Olympian, national champion for UCLA, arguably maybe the best softball player ever to play the game. Swing and a miss for Esquivel. High and outside for ball. So 2 runners on, 1 away, in the dirt. Runners decide to check up. So the Giants decided to go with a left-hander here in Gonzalez to see if that might help things defensively. And another one passes, and we have a bases loaded scenario. Actually, that'll bring in one more run. So now it's an 8-2 contest with the bases loaded scenario. Israel Lizarraga to the plate. Israel was struck out last time at the plate here. He's your left fielder. Swing and a miss for strike. High and outside, but just inside for strike. So Bananas here looking at a bases loaded scenario, trying to add some more to the scoreboard. That one is wrapped right to second. Play to first, doubles it up. That will retire the side, but not until the Bananas put some more on the scoreboard. It's now 8-2. Martinez back to the plate here for the Giants. Pookie Lobo remains on the mound here for the Bananas. Just inside fair. Safely at first for Martinez. Jordan Lee now coming to the plate. Giants really need to make things happen offensively here. As time beginning to wind down, and safely at second after a pass ball. So great base running there by Jacob Martinez. Nobody out. Runner at second. Foul tip by Lee. So let's see if the Giants can take advantage of this with a runner in scoring position. Outside for ball. Another pass ball will send the runner to third. Martinez safely standing up. So once again, another fine example of great heads-up base running here by the Giants to put themselves in scoring position. Pop up right to the first baseman. Nice catch there by Esquivel. Really positioned himself well to catch that baseball and keeps the runner in check. Dominic Kemp now to the plate. Wraps it just outside foul. And they're going to consider it foul. Great move there by Esquivel, just making sure just in case it was considered inbounds, he went ahead and did the tag there to first. Ball in dirt once again. Runner decides to check out very wisely. Kemp has been safely aboard twice tonight. He wraps it with a high fly ball right at center field. That will bring in a run. Now making it 8-3. So the Giants beginning to chip away at that lead here in the fifth inning of play. Ball in the dirt. William Edwards back to the plate here for the Giants. He's been struck out once, but poked in an RBI last time at the plate. Nice hit again. Play to first on time. And play at the plate, not on time. So just like that, the Giants with some heads-up base running put another run on the scoreboard. And once again, Edwards with another RBI here. Now they cut that lead in half at 8-4. Aiden Gonzalez now at the plate as the Giants beginning to come alive offensively here in the bottom of the fifth. Have cut that lead in half, just trail by 4 runs. Javian Plata is now behind the plate as your catcher. High and outside for ball. So there's one thing you don't do. You don't count out a team coached by Ray Izquierdo. He'll find a way to manufacture runs. It is a chopper to third. Play not on time, and he'll be safely aboard. So 1 man aboard. 2 away. Sean Ortiz to the plate. Sean has been walked, and he was struck out last time at the plate. Swing and a miss for strike. But as we were mentioning, Ray Izquierdo, in his way of manufacturing runs, managed to cut this lead in half and really chipping away at it here in the fifth. Always talking and instructing his players. You see him there coaching along first base. Pass ball will advance the runner. Once again, aggressive base running, trying to position themselves in that scoring slot. In the dirt once again. Nice pickup there by Plata. Swing and a miss. Full count here. Pookie trying to retire the side. Runner will advance to third, and it'll be a walk. So you have runners at the corners and no heads up there. And it looks like a run will score. So a little bit of confusion there by the Bananas. Unfortunately, they had their attention on the runner at first, drew away their attention. That allowed one score to run in. So now they just trail by 3 runs. Ethan Lamas now to the plate. He's doing a little bit of a tie-up of the shoelaces. Derek Bressler is having a little bit of discussion with the umpires. Not sure exactly about what. Lamas was struck out first time at the plate, then was hit by a pitch. Platas just making sure he doesn't get any more in the dirt there to get by him. Swing and a miss for strike. So the Giants have managed to really chip away at this lead. Called strike. And that'll be a strikeout and will retire the side, but not until the Giants have picked up some territory. It's an 8-5 lead by the Bananas as we head to the 6th. So as we head to the final inning, swing and a miss there for a strike. August Gus Graff to the plate now here for the Bananas. Aiden Gonzalez on the mound for the Giants. Gus was struck out last time at the plate. So an all-important final inning here for the Bananas, trying to maintain that lead after the Giants managed to generate some runs. High pop fly right to the second baseman for out number 1. Martinez on the catch. Carson Cowton now to the plate. Carson managed to get safely aboard last time up at bat here for the Bananas. Your center fielder. Call strike. Check swing. Will be a ball. Inside for ball. And that will send Carson over to first on the walk. Lorenzo Francis now coming to the plate, your right fielder. Got safely aboard first time at bat, then was struck out last time at the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So 1 away, 1 man on here in the top of the 6th inning. Bananas leading this contest. Chopper to third. Play to first. We got him. Good play defensively. Boy, I thought he was safely there, but great play here by the Giants. Runner does advance. Sebastian Rodriguez now to the plate. Inside for ball 1. Carson Cowton standing at second with 2 away. I'm sure the Bananas would love to pad their lead even further, even in spite of the fact that they lead this one. Outside for ball. And that will be a walk. Second walk in this inning. Javian Plata back to the plate. So 2 away. Plata, who's had a nice evening of it, getting a double, was walked into third, had a pop-up out in the 5th inning. Looks like Izquierdo is going to have some discussion, might make a change. We'll see what happens here. So Coach Izquierdo, ever the active coach, always trying to rally the troops, give kids instructions as well, make it a great learning experience in this type of scenario. Gives a little pat on the back. And Gonzalez back to the mound. So Bananas trying to close this one out. Ball hit just foul. That could have been trouble for the Giants. Once again, this is the 6th inning of the 10 through 11-year-old Lakewood Youth Sports Championship matchup between the 9-3 Bolivar Giants and the 10-2 Boyer Bananas. Hope to You've enjoyed this time here with City TV. J.R. Ibarra bringing you all the action here with our award-winning crew. Pop back foul. Always great time of the year as we enjoy a wrap-up of the baseball season here in the city of Lakewood. Plenty of youth sports going on around this community, so if you want to get your child involved, make sure to contact City Hall as we get a chopper just past the second baseman. Will advance a run, might get two, now makes it a 9-5 contest. So Javian Plata has really been so effective at the plate here with the bat as it's 9-5 lead, and you see the Roadrunner trying to generate some excitement. And we got Jaden the Flash back in the batter's box. The Flash already with a home run on the night. Was struck out early in the first inning of play. Wraps it right to the mound. Play to first, not on time. Run coming in. Makes it now 11-5. So the Bananas taking advantage of the situation, generating some runs, and now advance their lead even further. This will bring up Noah Lobo to the plate. So the Flash. Excuse me, this is Caden Bressler. I always get them mixed up here in my lineup. Bressler's been struck out, had a pop-up out earlier in the ball game. Swing and a miss. Runner decides to advance. So the Flash takes it over to third. It's a nice high five there from Coach Kai Bressler. Check swing. Swing and a miss. So the Bananas beginning to open up that point gap. Bressler trying to generate even more here for the Bananas, and unfortunately will strike out. That will retire the side, but not until some damage was done. Bananas leading 11-5 as we head to the bottom of the sixth. So the Giants really have to get things moving here. As it goes right back to the mound, and no play at first. This will advance the runner, trying to get to second, and just like that, safely, it is Cash Nist, your left fielder. So that's a great way to start off this bottom of the sixth, with the Giants really needing some runs here very desperately. Luke Pizzi to the plate. Been struck out twice tonight. He's your right fielder. So the Giants showing a little bit of life here as time begins to run out here in the bottom of the sixth. In the dirt. Nist decides to check up, which is a very wise thing. Swing and a miss for strike. So it's always a never say die scenario for Coach Scare, though. He never gives up. He'll take it right down to the last out. And he's doing that again with the Giants. Swing and a miss. And that is, again, another strikeout. Alex Rodriguez to the plate here for the Giants with one away, one aboard, trailing in this ball game. It's really kind of a do-or-die situation here. Pookie Lobo remains on the mound here for the Bananas. Swing and a miss for strike. Outside for ball. And another registered strikeout. So the Giants coming down to the finals here. And that ray of hope getting slightly dimmer. Martinez back to the plate here, trying to generate something for the Giants. Wraps it. Play to first. Won't be on time. So you have runners safely aboard at first and third. Jordan Lee now back to the plate. So little rays of hope remaining here for the Giants here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Trailing in this contest. Jordan Lee. Inside pitch for ball. Jordan popped up for an out last time to the plate. Ball just passed, but runners decide to check up. Probably very wisely on that one. Swing and a miss on the strike. Martinez steals second, so you have runners at second and third. Missed at third. Ball in the dirt. Nope, it'll be a ball. So that'll be a full bases loaded scenario. So now the Giants trying to put some pressure here with two away. Still showing some life in the bottom of the sixth. Ball is hit sharply to left field. Will bring in a run. Gets by the left fielder. Another run scores. Looks like a third will come in. And one more run. It'll be a home run. So just like that, grand slam home run brings it within 2 runs here by the Giants. Could not come at a more opportune time here for Bolivar. So now a conference on the mound here with Coach Derek Bressler and his troops. They were within 1 out of closing out this ball game. Now they just lead this one by 2 runs. So the Bananas just trying to get things back up in shape. Just trying to get things kind of back on the same page here. So the Bananas trying to close this one out. But a very exciting baseball game. You see Javier Plata trying to generate some excitement. William Edwards back to the plate. Has already had a couple of RBIs on the night here for the Giants. So Edwards trying to keep things alive. In the dirt for ball. So Pookie Lobo. Pressure is on there on the mound here for the Bananas. Ball hit just past second, over into right. Edwards safely aboard at first. The light is still shining here for the Giants. Aiden Gonzalez now to the plate here for Bolivar, just trailing by 2 runs. Gonzalez has been safely aboard 2 times tonight, has been struck out once. Outside for ball. So Pookie Lobo trying to retire this one. Foul tip for strike. Great, exciting baseball brought to you here through your 10 through 11-year-olds. Lakewood Youth Sports, the championship matchup. Bolivar and Boyer. 2 great ball clubs showing why they had really the right to be here in this championship matchup here for 2025. High pop up. Will it be fielded? No, it is not. Edwards to second. Ball is passed. Edwards will advance to third. Runners safely aboard at second and third. Oh, baby, this is coming down to the wire. 2 runners aboard to try to tie things up. And Sean Ortiz at the plate to try to keep it moving. Ball in the dirt. Great stop by Plata. So the Giants getting some life. Inside pitch. Did it hit the batter? We'll see the ruling. No, just missed it. Wow. So runners safely aboard at second and third. 2 outs. Pookie Lobo trying to make things happen here for the Bananas, but the Giants have really come back and made things happen, trailing by 2. Timeout. So once again, those Giants, coached by Ray Izquierdo, always managing to come up with some sort of excitement, making this a very entertaining ball game here at Mayfair Park. Glad to have you along with us here via City TV. Swing and a miss. 2 away, 2 aboard. 3-1's the count. Just missed, and we have bases loaded. Oh, man. So now Ethan Lamas comes to the plate, hoping to make things happen here for the Giants. Swings very high at that one for strike 1. Lamas was hit by a pitch earlier. So Pookie Lobo trying to close this one out. Right down the pipeline. It is now down to the final strike. It's 0-2. 2 out. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 6th. Down the pipeline, call strike, and that's the game. Wow, they got themselves out of the jam, and the Bananas are your champions in the 10 through 11-year-old championship matchup. What a great ball game between both of these squads. Congratulations to Derek Bressler, your head coach there, as he congratulates his troops. Nonetheless, great congratulations also to Ray Hisquierdo. They put in the effort, did everything possible to make things happen. Well, that will close things out here from Mayfair, where your Boyer Bananas are the champions with an 11-9 victory here from Mayfair Park. For all of us here at City TV, I'm J.R. Ibarra. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.